Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you my drawing process of Witcher style logo made of stone in Photoshop. First, place your logo design into the Photoshop, and while you are placing it, make sure that you make it as big as you need. I'm placing a vector smart object here, but if you have a JPEG, PNG or some other type of image, that's equally good. Now, it is good to make a duplicate of the layer, just in case you need it for making selection out of it later on, or change something, or even correct a mistake. This step you can do with a layer mask, but in this case I'm just going to rasterize it and use a simple eraser tool. So, we are going to create some imperfections to the original design. It will be more convincing and more realistic if you make some cracks, so it doesn't have these original perfect edges. Take your time to do this, because if you put a little bit more effort, it will make a huge difference in the final result. Now, when we are finished with this step, we are going to make our own stone texture. To do that, create a new document and make sure that the size of it is at least the size of the logo you are working on. Now go to Filter, Render, Clouds. So Photoshop will generate something like this. Then you go again to Filter, Noise, add noise. Around 5% is enough, and click OK. Now go to the channels and create a new alpha channel here. You see everything goes black, but don't worry. Now go to the filters again, render, and now choose difference cloud. Repeat the filter a few times until you get the stronger effect. You can go to filters and do it there, or you can use a shortcut Alt-Ctrl-F. Once we are satisfied with it, we will apply noise filter again. Now go to Edit, Fade and Noise, and reduce the amount to about 50% and click OK. I know this doesn't look like a stone texture, but we are almost done. Now go and just select the layer. Because this document is not in RGB, I will need to change it to be RGB so we can access the lighting effects. To do that, go to Image, Mode, and select RGB and click Don't Merge, because we don't want to merge it with other layers, in this case the bottom layer. Now you will see, if we go to Filter, Render, we will have the lighting effects enabled. Adjust the spotlight to your liking and click OK. Now, when we created the texture, we will go and drag it to the main project. By holding the Control button, click on the layer icon and you will make a selection. Press Ctrl+J on your keyboard to make a duplicate of the texture and hide everything else but this layer. Now double click on it to open layer style and select Bevel and Emboss. Make the adjustments that looks best on your design. Click OK. Here I made a new layer and selection based on the layer below, in which I'm going to draw. Now I'm going to speed up the drawing process until the end, but you will see the basic principle. Adding some random scratches and starting to draw cracks, shadows and highlights. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, keep creating. And don't forget to subscribe.